Hey guys, welcome back to this week's recap. I'm very excited tonight because I've gone out and I've actually landed a sponsor for tonight's recap. It's a really big deal, and if I nail this promo, we can get some big money. And by our bylaws that y'all have never seen, there is revenue sharing. So I'm gonna give you the pitch, and you're gonna go out and help our sponsor, and then we all get rich. All right? You ready? All right, here it goes. Hello, everyone. Are you excited about the holidays, but worried about your ever expanding waistline with all that delicious food? Well, don't worry any longer, because Huntsville Daycare Diet is just the thing for you. No longer will you have to count points, count your steps, track foods, track calories. None of that. You can get lean and mean in 3 easy steps. Step 1: find a child, any child, preferably under the age of 3, that goes to daycare, any daycare. You got it? All right. Step 2: be around that child. Hold them, play with them, breathe the same air. It's all the same. 3: proceed to shit your brains out for the next 36 hours. It's really that easy. You'll be looking lean and mean in no time. Common side effects include crying, sleeplessness, and your spouse seeing you in an uncompromising position that they won't look at you the same way ever again. Huntsville Daycare Diet. Get lean today. All right, do we get it? Do we get it? All right. I'm participating in it right now, which may jeopardize me doing this in one take. I'm not even wearing pants right now because that takes too much time to run to the bathroom. There might be an uh-oh, and it's like right there. It's like 10 feet, but I may not make it. So we're going to get through this because it's been a crazy week for the league and my intestinal tract. So let's go. All right. So Colin, man, I had you in the first half, or like that's just the way fantasy's been. Like it raises me up just for a little bit and then just crushes my dreams. Colin had a good week. Um, I don't know what I can do. I'm slowly sliding down the Sacco train to I don't know, just sadness. But I mean, I thought I had Colin. I really did. But um, yeah. I mean, what went wrong? Well, Chris McCaffrey, like dude's been like the Panthers are kind of mess right now. Cam Newton's on IR, done for the season, maybe in Carolina, period. But Christian McCaffrey's having himself a season. And I thought he could carry me with 41 points, but no, because Colin, Mike Evans, and Tyler Lockett, who had another league, they decided to go off and basically nullify all that. So congrats to Colin. I knew that was going to be a win for him, but I kept it within 10. Really, even 9. Like 9.8. Single digits. Love it. Love it. But yeah, I get Will next week, and that might be the toilet bowl this year. That's not looking good for me. And kind of one of the only another predicted game. I know Colin was favored. I know Matthew was favored, but not by much. Riley hanging in there, 102, but Matthew gets the win, 108. Low scoring game. Again, I think as this bye week, the bye weeks so we're right in the thick of it, so it gets pretty bad. But yeah, Matthew Stafford with Riley putting up almost 40, but not much anyone doing anything else. That hurts. I know Christian Kirk for Arizona putting up 2 points. That's no good. And Sony Michel. Yeah, Patriots did not with 3.5. Patriots with their first loss to Baltimore. That was no good. Matthew with a win, but not a whole lot of scoring going on. Barkley and Philip Lindsay doing okay. Amari Cooper doing good. Seems to be a good fit in Dallas, but not a whole lot of other big scores. And the bench, yeah, Matthew with 4 bye players getting the win. That's pretty damn clutch. So yeah, congrats to Matthew going up to that 3rd spot, which that'll be a spoiler for a little bit here in a second. But the Beecham Grapers, no longer the Graped by Trey or Trey Grapers. So Chris falling to Nick. Of all the weeks I've been giving Nick shit on this show because it's a show and it's totally legit. Shut up, just go with it. As he just came out of the woodwork and beat Chris 140 to 126. The first time Patriots defense gets a loss, so we can officially say that Chris has lost twice, but every time the Patriots lose, Chris loses. So we just need the Patriots to lose the rest of the season. They're on bye next week. We'll see what happens. That's crazy. But hey, this is for Nick. Nick and I have the same record now, along with a bunch of other people. Let's go. I'm tearing up. That might be the diarrhea. I don't know. But yeah, Nick gets a huge win over Chris, but Chris still locked down in that first place spot because everyone else was just insane. Brennan upsetting Steve. Not a Nick Chris upset, but still a big upset nonetheless. Steve, unfortunately, with a bye quarterback, but everyone else putting up decent numbers. Brennan just putting out, getting it done. I mean, I don't know what else to say there, but yeah, good for B. Still in 12th place, but yeah, again, we're all tied down there. 3 and 6. That's a common one. Another big one. I think I alluded to this last week of the big 4th-5th game, but B Wade, yeah, Battle of the Bees. B Wade getting the win over B Mo, which is crazy because that knocks B Mo down to 4th. Matthew, as I mentioned earlier, takes the 3rd spot. But yeah, that's crazy. B Mo team came out, started everybody, laid a big old egg. Allen Robinson, 1.1 point. Again, that's a Chicago player, so it's a crapshoot from the start. But yeah, B Wade came out on that post wedding run, doing good. I think basically his entire team, except for 1 or 2 people, are in double digits. So that'll get it done. So Battle of the Bees goes to B Wade. I don't know if we'll get another matchup in the rest of the season, but we'll see. And for our last game, we had Matt and Will. Matt gets a huge win over Will, so that puts Will down in the 3-6 club. Matt fighting for that playoff spot at 4-5, currently 8th, so he's a little bit of a ladder to climb. Going into it, Will let Todd Gurley in the bye week. I don't think that would have helped because he lost by 60-ish. Yeah, but it wasn't good. Keenan Allen, again, he's kind of struggled of late, but you can't not start him there. Yeah, Matt, huge. Most of his team in double digits. I'm looking down. Let's see. Will, yeah, that was just that. Devin Singletary, who I will be honest with you, I have no idea who that is, scored 21.5 points. Lamar Jackson, man, that was a. Oh, man. I know Aaron Rodgers has been killing it. He got 15, but man, I don't think anyone projected Lamar to be that good against the Patriots D. I know Kristen, but yeah, we'll see if Will bounces back going the next week. So we do a quick look at the standing because, like I said, a lot of people are at 3-6. If this will load for me, yeah. So myself, Will, Nick, and Brennan. So that's 4 people are currently at 3-6. So the Sacco race is going to be interesting. And then we have Matt and Steve are fighting out at 4-5. And then our playoff folks, as of now, if it were decided today, because the playoff rankings came out, and man, the salt on the talk shows today over the playoff rankings has been insane. It's all going to work itself out. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so we got right now, it would be Chris and Riley squaring off, and then it would for the first playoff game, and then Colin and B Wade getting the nod, and then a Matthew B Mo matchup. So yeah, so less confusing. Top seed Chris, second Colin, third Matthew, fourth BMO. Those switched as of this week. Fifth B Wade, and then wrapping it up at number 6 is Riley. So yeah, but a lot of still a handful of football to play. So let's jump into the scoreboard going into next week. I know I cheated and I have Will. I think Will's currently favored in that because of some more bye weeks and some Patriot players, but we'll see. Chris looks to rebound against Riley. That would be, in our fancy new terms, that would be a win against a playoff team. Count it in the polls for the human pollsters. Matthew squares off against Steve, so he can be holding on to that third place spot. Nick looks to play spoiler again against B Mo. That'd be a huge win. Brennan and Matt, that would be huge if Brennan pulls another upset, because again, those 4 and 5 teams, they're right on the cusp of sliding back down here in the basement with us. Misery loves company, that's for sure. And B Wade gets Colin. That would be that's a good playoff matchup. That'll probably be our game of the week. Looking at the early projections, that's looking pretty even, and that could have really, really big implications on seeding, since a lot of y'all are all right there. So yeah, I'm excited about the year going down the stretch. It's going to be really cool, and we'll see who gets the win here. So again, it's Wednesday. I think unofficially I've moved this to Wednesday because Tuesdays with Zarina and other stuff, it's just hard. Wednesdays are a little bit easier for me. So as I get here to ready to shut this down so I don't mess it up, yeah, so hope you all have a great week. Set your lineups, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.